backdrop for many of our family photos. But in the early to late fall, sometimes the pampas grass can be a pain, with stalks breaking in the wind, or if you wait too long, the seeds will be able to be blown around everywhere, including your backyard and all over your couches and everywhere else. So let me share some tips, some to-dos and some not to-dos. As you can see, I waited a little too long this year. When the seeds start to look like this, it's time for it to be cut down, because these seeds can be blown everywhere. I would recommend picking up a hedge trimmer. I really like my electric Ryobi. Link in the description. One tip I'll share from you that was shared to me by my father-in-law is grab some tie downs like for your truck. We're going to wrap the pampas grass with these and make it easy to cut down. Before you get started, grab some gloves to protect your hands. These pampas grass stalks have these little sharp pieces to them that can get stuck in your fingers and it hurts really bad, so cover your hands. As you can see now, I'm throwing the tie downs around the pampas grass and I'm going to tie them together and cinch them up. I have 2 of these to do the bottom and the top. This is going to hold it together so it's easy to cut, and then later it'll be easy to carry. Now just grabbing my awesome Ryobi hedge trimmer, and I'm going to grease it up with some WD-40 so that the blades move properly. And I'm going to cut this down below the tie downs and make sure that the hanging parts of the straps aren't in the way so I don't cut those. But it's just going to take some time to sit here and saw through these pampas grass stalks, but once it's done, it'll just tip over and be able to be carried by those tie downs. As you can see, I now have a nice bundle already on the ground and ready to be carried. So let's just go walk it around to the garbage can. And here comes my first don't. So you could certainly put this in a truck or on a trailer and drive it over to the dump, but my dump has doubled their price to go to the dump each time, and I didn't want to spend $10 just to take this over there, so I'm going to put it in my city trash can. So if you choose to use your city garbage can, my first don't is don't load it by the stalk first, like I'm doing here. Load it with the seed side first, so all the seeds go in the garbage can first, and don't get blown around all over the place like they are here. They're getting on my clothes, on my head, on the house, on the concrete. Put the seeds in first. This is a mess. Once the stalks are in the garbage can, take the tie downs off and you can start clipping them down so that you can fit every piece of it inside your garbage can. There's plenty of room in there. You can see that I'm cutting them and I'm stuffing down the extra piece into the empty spaces in the garbage can. I'm going to be able to fit this entire thing in this garbage can, no problem. It's just going to take some time. Now that everything's in the garbage can, you can see I'm taking my leaf blower and I'm blowing away the seeds and the leftover pieces of the stalk onto my grass. My other don't would be don't be that guy that blows everything into the street or into your neighbor's yard. I'm blowing it all into my yard so that I can mow it up with my lawnmower and make it nice and clean. Now that we are done putting the stalks in the garbage can, we need to go back and get the grass of the pampas grass. Let's cut off this extra grass and make sure that we get it down to the stump of this pampas grass so they can grow back nice and clean next year. So just getting all this grass and taking it back to the garbage can one piece at a time. And again, we're gonna blow it up with the leaf blower and get it onto the grass so we can mow it up later and make it nice and clean. I noticed last year when we cut the stalk down, we cut it down pretty low and it didn't grow back as tall as it usually does. And I really like it when it's tall, so I'm gonna leave this a little bit longer than usual so that it can grow back nice and long next year, hopefully. Since I don't want to spend the time and pick up every individual piece of this pampas grass, I'm gonna put some of the debris onto the grass and I'm gonna mow it up with my lawnmower. Just make sure you don't have any pieces of the pampas grass stalk on the grass. That's gonna eat up your lawnmower. But it's just so easy to just mow right over this and clean it up. And there you have it. The pampas grass will grow back next year, but right now we are all ready for the snow. Thanks for watching. Remember to like this video, share it with your